Hey everybody, Jeremy Reed here, and today we are going to talk about comparing ourselves to others, comparing ourselves to the pros. Now, I've made a YouTube video about this. You can go and check it out. But I continuously get questions about this, so I thought I'd take the time and just answer it again. We cannot compare ourselves to others. Everybody is unique. Everybody's got their own history, everyone's got their own body, everyone's got their own metabolism, and especially those that are struggling with weight problems, who have tried to diet in the past. Our bodies are unique. Your body is unique. And so when you're browsing Facebook or you're browsing Instagram and you're following these links and you see these amazing transformations, or these girls or guys doing these contest preps where they're making these miraculous changes in 8 or 12 weeks, and you ask yourself, why am I not making amazing changes with 8 to 12 weeks? I even have hired a coach. I even have a trainer. I'm dieting. I'm doing everything right. Why am I not making these same changes? You need to stop. You need to stop, and you need to realize that everyone is different. And the more you put in, the more you get out. A lot of these contest prep people are doing hours of cardio a day on top of their lifting. Some of them haven't eaten a carb in weeks, right? They're not cheating on their diet. They are getting up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and doing fasted cardio, only to go to work and come out after work and do a whole lifting session and another hour of cardio on 0 carbs, just protein and vegetable. Are you doing that? Chances are you're not, because if you were, first of all, it probably wouldn't be that best on your body. Secondly, you would be probably seeing a little faster results than you're seeing right now. Now, as far as my clients go, I don't put unrealistic expectations on my clients unless they come to me with contest prep. I like to keep it more lifestyle oriented. I like my clients to not harm their metabolisms, to not do anything that's unrealistic in order to achieve their goals. I don't put them on no carb diets. I don't put them on hours of cardio, because that's not realistic. When they get done working with me, I want to make sure that they continue to progress and that they've learned a lifestyle that is doable and sustainable. But you can't go about your life and compare yourself to somebody that you don't know their story, right? The pros are professional for a reason. They're professionals. We don't go around comparing ourselves to professional athletes in any other sport, but when it comes to some sort of transformation to the body, all of a sudden we expect to have the same results, right? Men, do you sit there at home and compare yourself to a professional NFL player? Or ask yourself, why can't you dunk a basketball because you saw somebody on TV dunk a basketball? No, of course you don't. Women, do you sit there and compare yourself to a track athlete and all of a sudden wonder why you can't go from not running at all to all of a sudden why can't I run a marathon? No, because it takes training. And some of the advanced athletes, it's just genetically built into them. They were born with the ability to move their body in that way, just as there are humans that are born with the ability to transform their bodies, whether it's staying lean year-round or growing insane amounts of muscle naturally. They are just born with the genetics to do it. And not everyone is. I'm not. And chances are you're not. So we can't go comparing ourselves to others, especially when it comes to some stupid square photo on Instagram. You have no idea of the background of that photo. You have no idea if that truly is an 8-week transformation. Maybe that's what the coach wants you to believe, so that you'll pay that coach hundreds of dollars to get the same results, but in reality, you're not going to get the same results. And in reality, are you willing to put in the work that would need to be done to get those results? That's what you really need to ask yourself, because it's not a matter of how long, because you can and you will get that lean. Whatever photo you see, whatever physique you see, you can build it, and you have the ability to build it. I am living proof of that. But it's whether you are willing to put in the work that's needed to get there? That's what you truly need to ask yourself. And whether it's 8 weeks or 16 weeks or 52 weeks, how important is it to you? Are you willing to put in the work? That's really the question to ask. It's not whether Coach A or Coach B or Coach C has the right equation to get you there. It's whether you're willing to put in the work to get it done. And yes, some coaches might be better than others. I'd like to think that I'm one of them. But what it comes down to is work. I've had clients that weren't willing to put in the work. They weren't willing to stick to the nutrition. They weren't willing to actually change the bad habits they have into healthy lifestyle, sustainable habits. They weren't willing to do that, and they didn't see results, or they didn't see the results that they could have. And then I've had others that it clicked. They wanted to change. They wanted the outcome. They wanted the results bad enough that they were willing to change. They were willing to change their life, the way they eat, the way they live, the way that they function, to go over to a healthier lifestyle. And it's not magic that they happen to see amazing results. So really the question you need to ask yourself, and the question I'm going to ask you today, and I encourage you to give me feedback. I encourage you to respond to this, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Snapchat, I don't care. Get a hold of me however you can, and you let me know, what are you willing to do for your goals? Because what it comes down to is effort. If you will put in the effort, you will see the goals, the results. You will get to your goals. But it takes effort, and it takes consistency, and it takes a hunger and a drive and a passion. But the great thing is that I believe in you. Because if I can transform my physique the way I have, then you can too, because there's nothing special about me. Genetics are not on my side. I don't have the great genetics. I don't have anything that anyone else has, other than I put in the work, that I wanted it bad enough, that I pushed myself, I stayed consistent, and when things needed to change, I changed them and I learned. And you can do the exact same thing. So ask yourself how bad you want it. Create a game plan. Hire somebody. Hire me. Hire somebody. Anything. Somebody that has a fast-tracked way to get to your goals. Because I'll tell you, I've been on this journey for well over a decade, but I guarantee you I could have accomplished what I could accomplish in half the time or less had I had somebody at that point to fast-track my results, to give me the answers that it took me years to research and figure out on my own. You can do the exact same thing. So ask yourself, how important is it to you? And how much effort are you willing to invest to get to your goals? But I believe in you, and I know you can do it. All right, hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Jeremy Reed Fitness, Instagram, Jeremy Reed Fitness. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.